Welcome to the Referrals Podcast, the only referral podcast where you can get real stories of real people getting real referrals. Every week, we share inspiring stories and practical tips from people like you to take your repeat and referral business to the next level. I invite you to join our free private Facebook group. Go to joingengen.com. That's joingengen.com, and we'll add you to our referral group. I'm your host, Michael J. Maher, and I'm so excited to share today's episode with you. So let's get started. Welcome everyone to another amazing episode of Referrals Podcast, a very, very special episode today as we are making a huge announcement. It's definitely huge for Referco and everything that we're doing. Before I get to that, there was an interesting question asked in the Join GenGen group. And first and foremost, I invite you to join our private group, joingengen.com. That's joingengen.com. Join the Generosity Generation today is one of the largest referral networks and communities. It's our tribe of trust. Join it today at joingengen.com. And the question was, if you could have any superpower, what superpower would you want to have? What superpower would you have? Would you be able to fly or read minds? I mean, sometimes I would just love to be able to read my wife's mind or my 15-year-old son's mind. And then again, I don't know if I want to be able to read their mind. You know what I'm saying? Would you want to be able to block a bullet or run faster than a speeding train? What is your superpower? And it really is a great question. And I think the big thing is I want you to know that you do have a superpower. You are super powerful, and I believe in you. I love you. I appreciate you. And I hope you believe in yourself as much as I believe in you. And that kind of leads us to some of the things that are being said about our big announcement today. So I'm going to tell you the things that were said by the people that went to that attended our last event, and it was scintillating and titillating. How about that? I had to say that one. I don't know if I've ever said scintillating or titillating on a referrals podcast, but now I have. You might want to write that down: scintillating and titillating. I hope both of those are clean words, but I think they mean awesome and new and engaging and pleasurable. I think that's what those mean. So game-changing, life-changing, best real estate event I've ever attended, which is very interesting because we do have a lot of real estate professionals, lenders and realtors and warranty and so on and so forth who do attend. But we also have a lot of people who are small business owners who attend, CMOs from large companies, certified chief marketing officers, and so on and so forth. So great to hear that. No egos, just a ton of people who want to help and share. I definitely agree with that. That is one of the things that I love the most about the events that we do. And that leads us to our big announcement. The big announcement is we are doing Referral Mastery Summit 2024, September 27th through the 29th, right before October 1st, right before that fourth quarter, September 27th and 29th in Atlanta, Georgia, at the downtown Omni Centennial Park, the nicest hotel that we have ever done this event at. I'm very, very excited about this event. And literally, when the contracts were being negotiated back and forth and we finally got the agreement done, I literally had to stand up and walk around my house because I was so excited about the opportunity that this building and this venue allows us to do for you, which is just do an absolutely mind-blowing event so that you can experience something that you've never experienced before. So now, RMS 2024 is happening. Now, here's the thing. So why should you attend? And I jotted down some reasons that you should attend. I mean, first of all, do you want referrals? Do you want referrals? And here's the thing. What is the number one reason for your business, and even if you're a solopreneur or a solo real estate agent or a solo lender or own a mortgage company, the bottom line is that you're building a referable business. What is the reason for your business? It is to build a referable business. And if you build a referable business, you will build a profitable business. And that's the power to it. Now, here's the other thing is that is the ultimate question. If you, there's a book about what is the number one question that we should ask a consumer, customer, or client of our business. And that question is on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being less likely and 10 being most likely, how likely are you to recommend a friend or colleague to this company? That is literally the ultimate question. It leads to something called the NPS, or the Net Promoter Score. And so, just so you know, that is the ultimate question. There's not been just one book. It's actually 2 books have been written about that one question. Your company, the one question that you should be asking everyone you know is, how likely are you to recommend a friend or colleague to my company, to my business, to what we do? Are you asking that? And by the way, we have some great ways for you to ask that question, and we'll be sharing that at RMS 2024. But first and foremost, do you want referrals? So we all know that referrals are the best type of business. They're the most profitable type of business, and they're the most prevalent type of business. But guess what? You're probably maybe getting 10 or 20% of those, or maybe you're getting 50, 60%, or maybe you're at 90%. But you know what? You've got capacity for more business, more clients, more listings, more buyers, and so on and so forth. So if you want more referrals, you're going to sign up for this event, you're going to register, and you're going to make it happen. Period. If you want more referrals, you're going to make that happen. And I really feel like I am talking right now to kind of 3 different parties. You're new at what you're doing. I think there is the experienced agent who might be on the fence a little bit about, maybe you don't know quite enough, or you're new to kind of what we're doing, but you're experienced. You're an experienced agent, experienced small business, and you're on the fence. Then we have the new and experienced who are, you're in. Like you're in. You as soon as I get done here, you're going to go register. You're all in. You're massive action. You're a top producer, most likely, or going to be, and you're just in. You just make it happen, right? And then then there are the people who attended our last event, right? And I'm going to talk to that group as well. In fact, I'll talk to that group first. Is if you've gone before, you're probably in. Right. I mean, that's the number one group of people that we have attend our events are people who attended the last event. I honestly think that says a lot about our events, is that our number one percentage of attendee are former attendees. That just makes sense. That makes it repeat, right? Repeat business. So now, if you're brand new, I'm telling you right now, what if you had the systems? What if you had a mentor that would help you? I can tell you that Nicole Aldaz attended our event, and she was brand new, literally had been in the business a couple of months. When she was 1 month in the business, she went to a promotional event that I did where I sold tickets to the main event. Well, she came to the RMS event, and she met a gal by the name of Toral Chauffeur White. Well, they, in the last 2.5 years, have traded over 40 referrals, and Toral has acted as a mentor to Nicole, even to the point where Nicole is a certified referral trainer for us and helps us teach event mastery, and is a certified event master, is a certified event coach for us. So, I mean, just a beautiful thing that can happen. And that's not rare. That's one of many things that happen when you go to these events, is you have the opportunity to build that relationship. And you have to realize who's coming to Referral Mastery Summit. There are people who believe in referrals. So you can learn how to get more referrals. But here's the other thing. You're going to get more referrals from the other attendees. That's one of the things I love about it. Also, many of you will literally walk out of this event with referrals in your hand. That's right. Real time referrals. I'm going to show you through social media, through some things you literally are going to implement during the event that they are going to be working for you. And you are going to get referrals through those. I mean, could you imagine starting the fourth quarter with like 10 or 12 referrals in your pocket, ready to follow up with and ready to close the year with? And guess what? These are systems that you can repeat. You can do them over and over again, and they're going to conjure up and get you referrals. So, I mean, listen, I don't know of an event in the world where you walk out with business and when you walk out with referrals. Now, I know my events that I attend and so on, I meet networking partners. I meet and get the opportunity to build relationships. But what we do differently is I'm going to share with you strategies that you're going to put out to the world during the 2.5 days, and you are going to get referrals while you're at this event. And we encourage you during the event is for you to raise your hand and say, I got one. You're going to be able to check it on the breaks that we have during the event. And you're like, I got a referral. I got an appointment. I got this. And it's nothing it's like popcorn. I love it. All right. So also, we're actually going to help you lay out your fourth quarter for 2024 in a way that is your best fourth quarter ever, but we're not going to stop there. We're also going to give you 2 business plans, 2 literally week by week plans for 2025. So you will be done for the most part with your business planning for the fourth quarter and for all of 2025 by the time you leave on Sunday. I absolutely love that. The networking is going to be bigger and better than ever before. You're going to learn from the CRT, Certified Referral Trainers. These are people who are out there. They're running the referral mastery system. They are, implementing everything from 7L and everything else that, we put out there. You're going to be able to get inspired. That's one thing I will tell you is I'm a huge introvert. So I'm the type of person that I don't want to go to events. I don't want to go to events. I don't want to go. And then like I'm motivated for one reason or another to sign up and register. I register, I go. Here's the thing, even the day before, I'm practicing reluctance, I'm practicing avoidance. And then I go to the event and guess what? I'm always happy I went. I'm always glad that I went. I'm always glad. And guess what? You might be that type of person too. If you're an introvert out there, come learn from me. I am a big introvert. I can show you how to get lots of referrals and how to network with extroverts and let extroverts do your talking for you in a way that generates business for you. I mean, listen, word of mouth business, introverts aren't necessarily great to network with other introverts. What's great is when introverts get extroverts talking about them and you network a little bit with extroverts. And guess what? They're going to do all the talking anyway. And as an introvert, that's better for you anyway. So I'm going to share that. Also, you are going to get the systems and structure of what you need to do. You're going to get tons of ideas. You're going to get the latest and greatest referral ideas. I'm telling you, there's going to be 2 or 3 things that I'm going to share with you at RMS 2024 that we've never shared before that are going to generate more referrals and get more things. One of those things that you're going to do at the end is the end of year survey with your database. You're going to love it. It's like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire strategy mixed with the door prize entry form. It's brilliant. You're going to love it. We're going to share that with you at the event. That one idea will pay for the event 1,000 times over. Also, you're going to potentially find partners. One of the things that you'll notice about this event is if you're a realtor, it's not all realtors. If you're a lender, it's not all lenders. And the nice thing about that is a realtor and a lender, you're after the same client in your area. We have many, many, many interactions where people have found partners to do events with together. We're all better together. That's the truth. We're better together. So lots of opportunities there to find other people who are like-minded in your market. And I'm going to talk a little bit later about bringing those people that are like-minded from your market. And then the 2 of you, I will tell you that the greatest event in my first year of business was I went to a conference with a lender, and that lender and myself partnered on over 1,000 transactions over the next 3 years. And here's the thing is like we partnered on events and we partnered on everything that we did and that have the cost. But the thing is we were all after the same thing. We were all there to help the consumer make great financial decisions when it comes to real estate. And it's a beautiful thing. So all right, you're also going to see some new software, some new CRMs, some new AI stuff on generating referrals. You're going to learn the latest trends in customer service CX. You're going to learn some of the latest trends in CRM. You're going to learn some of the latest trends in communication. Here's an example: is why are pop buys and direct calls falling out of favor? Why are those methods no longer as effective or just quite ineffective? For maybe kind of like why has that happened over the last 5 years? And then what is new? What is in? And I can't wait to share some of these with you because it's counterintuitive in some cases. And then you start to implement it, and you're like, no, this makes all the sense in the world. This is not counterintuitive. This is counter traditional. This is against what the traditional salespeople say to do, and yet it's working even greater, even faster. And those are just some of the reasons that I wrote down for why you should attend the event. Now, what I want to do is share some details of RMS 2024 and get you registration information so you can sign up. So, all right. And if you have any questions on this, don't hesitate to go to joingengen.com and ask any questions that you have there, and we'll make sure we get you answers promptly. So RMS 2024, and by the way, if you are listening to this, I will repeat what's on the slides. But for those of you that have YouTube access, you might want to go and watch today's presentation for more information on RMS 2024. For instance, I'm actually getting ready to share a video with you, and it is like a teaser video, and you're going to be able to see that on YouTube. But if you're listening to this, of course, you're just going to hear the music play, and you're not going to be able to necessarily get to see what is on the screen. So, and I will repeat what's on the screen, just so you know, after it's over. It's only 20 seconds, so. All right. So announcing RMS 2024, and the theme of this is unleash your superpower. Unleash your superpower. And it is a superhero and somewhat a supervillain theme for our RMS 2024. I'm very, very excited about that. Once we always look at different themes, like we looked at the 1920s, we looked at the speakeasies that year. We looked at rocker. We looked at, last time we did 80s and had a lot of fun with that. I'm telling you, once we dialed in to the superhero theme and the title of Unleash Your Superpower, everything just like fell into place. It was like the universe just opened up and started giving us opportunities to help people fulfill their superhero life and to unleash their superpower. And it's been a beautiful thing. Now, speaking of beautiful things, the venue for this is the Omni downtown Atlanta in Centennial Park. So think of like Grand Central Park in New York City. Centennial Park is that in Atlanta. So a really, really nice park. And the Omni is right next to that Centennial Park. And this is the nicest hotel we've ever done a Referral Mastery Summit in. We are very excited about that opportunity. 2 large coffee shops, a really nice sports bar, full-size sports bar, by the way. And another a couple of nice restaurants, and then a McCormick and Schmidt is just attached to it. Tons and tons of great things about this venue. I can't wait for you to check it out, and I can't wait to give you the room rate that we negotiated on. So There's special perks just for RMS 2024 attendees. The rooms here are $350 to $500 per night. It's downtown. Atlanta downtown is a prime spot. Um, and the rates we got to just $229 per night. I'm telling you, that's so awesome. That was one of the things we held out for. And we just said, hey, listen, you know what? It's tough in real estate right now. It's tough in business right now. The economy is tougher in a lot of areas right now. So, work with us, make it happen, get it as low as possible, and we'll make up for it in other things with food and beverage and other things that we'll do. But what is the cheapest, best, most affordable, bottom dollar rate you can give our Generosity Generation members? $229 per night. You're not going to see that anywhere. The rates are good for September 24th through October 2nd. So you could stay the week if you wanted to explore Atlanta. You could spend 8 weeks in Atlanta and not see everything that Atlanta has to offer. Here's another one. Normally, there is a Wi-Fi charge for your daily charge, free in-room Wi-Fi with our event. So you're not going to be paying for Wi-Fi. I am a little hesitant to offer that because it's one of those where, make sure you're paying attention in the sessions. Make sure you're paying attention in the breakouts. All right. You also get free access to the fitness center. It is what I would call like a B fitness center. An F is no fitness center. A D is like a treadmill and an elliptical. This is a B type fitness center. It's got free weights. It's got dumbbell. You're going to see me in the fitness center utilizing this fitness center, and we got it for free for all of our attendees while you're here. Now, even if you stay the 7 days, you will get free access to the fitness center every day because you're a GenGen person. Now, here's the other thing. It's downtown. Parking downtown is atrocious. Parking downtown is a huge problem. They charge $60 per night valet parking normally at this hotel, and you can actually pay $100 to park downtown near this hotel. Well, guess what? You are getting valet parking at $35 per night. Now, for a lot of you, you're going to be flying in. Some of you will be flying in from Canada or the Bahamas or Australia. And guess what? You Uber from the airport to the hotel. You're not going to have any parking, but I please know how much we care to drive the cost as much as we can down so that it is as affordable as possible. So valet parking, and here's the thing, if you're local, let's say you're driving in from Nashville or driving in from Atlanta, it's just $20 per day for valet parking, which, listen, I mean, $20 for valet parking is great no matter where you're at, but it's normally $60. So only $20 for the day. I love that we got all of those costs down. You're investing in yourself, but we're trying to fight as much as we can to drive that investment as low as possible so you can get the maximum experience possible. Oh, by the way, our charity of choice is the Atlanta Metropolitan Food Banks. 2 meals will be donated to the local food bank for every night booked. We've got one, and the Omni's got one, and we're every single room, every single night that is booked, we are donating 2 meals to the local food bank, the Atlanta Metropolitan Food Banks. Very excited about that. Love that you're helping that out, and you don't even have to see it or worry about it. We're taking care of it. All right, things to do. The College Football Hall of Fame is right next to it. Centennial Park is right across the street. Great place to go put your feet in the grass or have a picnic or just take a walk, whatever it may be. The World of Coca-Cola is 2 blocks away. And one of the best aquariums in the United States is the Georgia Aquarium. It's only 2 blocks away. You bring your family, do me a favor, take them through the Georgia Aquarium. It is an experience. It is a beautiful thing. Also, less than 2 blocks away is the Skyview Atlanta Ferris wheel. So it's a nice Ferris wheel ride. It's kind of one of those things is if you're in downtown Atlanta, it's one of the things that you want to do. And I'm telling you, I just listed a few of these things, but there is much, much, much more to do in Atlanta. Make this a destination. It's September. The weather's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be great walking weather. So, it'd be a great time to bring your family in for a vacation. So, what is the schedule? The schedule is September 27th. Opening session is at 3 p.m. So, you could travel in before that, but most people typically come in the night of the 26th, kind of get their bearings, maybe do some business in the morning. And then that opening session is 3 to 5 on the 27th. And then the Gotham Ball, people, the Gotham Ball. Dress up as your funniest, finest, whatever it may be, superhero costume. Or you can dress up. You can wear a tux or a black suit with a black tie, or you can wear your fancy dress. Or if you're a simpleton, maybe you just put a pencil behind your ear and have a notebook and call yourself a reporter, because there's always reporters at the Gotham Ball. And you might see some super villains as well, people. Can't wait for the Gotham Ball, which is 5 to 7 p.m. on the 27th. It is also a networking cocktail reception. It is going to be so much fun. The things that we have planned just for that, I cannot wait to do. It's going to be awesome. And then the next day is we have a special event in the morning, and then 9 a.m. to 10, you'll do the general session. 10 and 11, you have breakout sessions. And for those of you that maybe aren't familiar with breakouts, you'll be able to select from 3, 4, or 5 different classes. You'll be able to go to smaller breakout rooms with a more intimate setting on a specific topic that you select, so that you can customize and truly make this event your event. And we will have classes everywhere from the agent track, which will be, writing handwritten notes for sell by owners, writing handwritten notes to expireds, to what to do in your next real estate event and how to get more listings and that kind of thing. And then also, we'll have self-mastery tracks about rituals. We'll have relationship mastery about how to dominate a buyer's consultation, how to dominate a listing presentation, how to make your sales presentation win every time. And then also we have the event mastery track, as you can expect, with different topics and fun things around events and how to maximize your events and how to get referrals through events. So you'll choose your own breakouts for 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. And then noon to 1 is our lunch. It's a phenomenal facility for that. It's a 15-story high, tall atrium venue for lunch, and also the Gotham Ball the night before. The Gotham Ball is going to look like the Gotham Ball. I can't wait for that. And then you have lunch noon to 1, then 1 to 1:45 is a breakout. You got 15-minute break between breakouts, and then 2 to 3 is your last breakout. And then 3 to 5 will be our closing general session, where we bring you all back in. We kind of decompress. We kind of figure out what's next, more content and more ideas that you can share, and find out who's already gotten referrals. Then Sunday, September 29th, we do the same exact format, 9 to 5, and it's breakouts at 10 and 11, and then breakouts at 1 and 2 with a lunch in the middle. And it is a set down networking plated lunch, very nice lunch, opportunity for you to get a chance to meet others, and build relationships and get referrals from them as well. And then I purposely left this out. Saturday evening, we are doing a very, very special ambassador only event that'll start around 6 p.m. I cannot wait to surprise my ambassadors with that event. And yes, there are general admission tickets and there are ambassador tickets. And the ambassador ones, of course, are more expensive. It's more of an investment. But what you get is you get early entry into every event. You get front row seating. You get you get all these little perks and gifts and so on and so forth. But for most people, the highlight of that is the ambassadors only event that is on Saturday evening. So very, very excited about that. So that is the schedule. And then For those of you that are listening right now, you can go to RMS 2024. That's RMS2024.com, RMS2024.com, and you can use the coupon code RMS March. Listen to this, for $700 off either ticket right now. The normal pricing, and this is the pricing that we do retail every single time, is $997 for general admission, $1497 for ambassadors. And by the way, we have done $1997 for ambassadors only. We are doing $1497 based on some feedback that we got from people who want to pair up. And it was like, husband and wife both wanted to go ambassador. We did do some special offers where it was $1497 a person. And we were just like, all right, if we're going to offer that for the couples, then we need to offer that for everybody. And that's why the price is $1497 for ambassadors. But guess what? This month, our March, you can use the code RMS March for $700 off at the checkout, and you will be doing $297. Are you kidding me? I mean, $297 for general admission. That is crazy. That is stupid easy decision. I mean, yeah. And then, but that also just makes the ambassador ticket $797. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, March 31st, the ticket goes up, right? The ticket is going up. This is only for March. It's only for right now. It's only because you're listening to this special podcast episode. And that is RMS2024.com. Use promotional or coupon code RMS March for $700 off. If you have any trouble signing up or you have any questions, please go to support@referco.com. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our special announcement for RMS 2024. Your opportunity to make this happen. Unleash your superpower, people. It is going to be so much fun. But here's the thing, just like anything, is it's fun, but let's get referrals too. So we're going to literally real-time referrals, get you referrals during the event, while we also help give you the best ideas in referrals, repeat business, customer service, so on and so forth. And we're going to give you strategies and systems to make your best fourth quarter ever. And last but not least, we're going to literally hand you two systems, two 52-week plans. Yes, two 52. You could pick one or the other or do both. 52-week plans for 2025 to make it your best year ever. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I just slammed on the table. I apologize about that. But I'm telling you, make it happen. Make it happen. We never do this on Referrals podcast. Usually it's interview thing. We don't do sales necessarily on our podcast. We don't have advertisers on our podcast. The bottom line, we've said no to all that because we want to be rich in content. We want to give massive value first. But this is special. And listen, it's going to sell out. Every single one of these we've ever done has sold out. So it's going to sell out. Get your ticket ASAP, make it happen. And then come into joingengen.com and say, I'm in, right? And maybe you do a screenshot of the thank you page that says you're in and you are ready to unleash your superpower. And guess what? We're going to do special stuff every month for those that have already signed up. So when you sign up, we're going to give you some gifts. We're also going to have these special things just for you every single month up to it. Well, if you don't sign up in March, you won't get the March special thing. I'm just saying, right? I hate to be a tease, but it is what it is. I mean, listen, life rewards the fast action takers. The early bird gets the worm, but the early bird gets the referral. The early bird gets the networking contact. The early bird gets the information. The early bird is relaxed. The early bird has less stress. The early bird wins. So guess what? You're getting an early bird discount because you're listening right now. And we're taking this podcast down. So I just wanted you to know, because you've helped us become a top 100 podcast in marketing on iTunes, on Google Play, on Stitcher, on Amazon Audible. You've blessed us. I want to bless you. Let's freaking go. Let's make it happen. I appreciate you. I love you. I believe in you. You should believe in yourself. I believe in your superpower. You are a superhero. You are. You are. And guess what? We can do so much more with that superpower than we're doing. And I can't wait to tell you how. I can't wait to share my community, my tribe live with you in the same room. I can't wait to hug your neck, and I can't wait to see you at Referral Mastery Summit 2024. Check it out at rms2024.com and use the code RMSMarch, and you are in for an experience. We'll see you there, superhero. As always, thank you for listening to the Referrals podcast and reviewing the show on your favorite app. We read every single review, and I know many people read the reviews, and in some cases have even referred the people who have done reviews. And I give a shout out occasionally to the ones that I love the most. A very special thank you for sharing the show with other business people, salespeople, including realtors, lenders, warranty reps, title, and honestly, any business that wants and needs referrals, and what business doesn't want repeat business and referral business. Every time you share the show, you're potentially changing someone's life, because they can go from pushy salespeople or trying to do business the traditional way to building a business based on love, generosity, and appreciation that floods them with referrals and repeat business. And when they go to bed at night, they can put their head on their pillow and relax, because they understand that they can have peace of mind about where their next piece of business comes from. Go to joingengen.com and we'll add you to our private Facebook group. That's joingengen.com, joingengen.com. We'd love to have you. And stay tuned for the next episode of Referrals Podcast.